Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. So here we are continuing on our adventure series, and now continuing on the Mummy series reviews, and now I've just watched The Scorpion King. And I really like this movie, I really enjoy this one. I mean, it's some people say, because it's actually a prequel to all the other movies, so some people say that it's actually best to watch the movie. Hey Daniel, how you doing, buddy?
Good.
Pretty good, right on. He didn't see the movie.
I didn't see the movie.
Just
finished working now.
Yeah, but you can chill out now making a podcast. So I watched. Have you ever seen The Scorpion King?
Yeah.
Yes.
With
The Rock.
With The Rock, yeah.
Yeah. It's a spin-off of the Mummy series.
It's a good one.
It's good. Yeah. So yeah, just getting into what I actually think about the movie. I mean, it's solid. Like I said, it was the third movie that came out in like the franchise in the world, and as you would say, for the Mummy. But so some people would actually say that you would watch it after all of them. Like even the third Mummy movie, they would say that you would watch it afterwards, right? But I actually think, because I was at the age, I was around the time, I was around when these movies were coming out. So me personally, I like to watch it just as the third movie. Like I like to watch the Mummy and the Mummy Returns and then the Scorpion King after. And if you know the story, it actually makes sense that it was made as the third movie, a kind of a spin-off, but as a prequel. But besides that, no, I mean, the movie's solid. It's not as adventurous. Like it's definitely an adventure movie. Like it's got some adventure sides to it, but it's really it's really more of an action movie. But it's solid. Like but most of all, entertaining. Like the stunt work and the fight choreography and the fighting and all that is really good. But most of all, it's entertaining. Like it's not to be taken like too seriously, but it's just fun to watch. Like it's just good. It's got a good flow to it that way. Another thing is this is actually my favorite. I mean, it might not be like because The Rock, the movies that he's made now are like he's really found his niche, kind of. You know, the movies he's in now are kind of tailor-made for him in a lot of ways, and he's also, you know, gone on to do some more like dramatic, serious stuff that, and you know, shown his diversity that way and stuff like that, right? But I actually think this is my favorite movie with The Rock in it. I actually think this is the most entertaining movie.
It's a good one, yeah.
Yeah, and I actually think it was responsible for launching him into, you know, quite a like actually getting him kind of in the limelight a little bit, like getting him kind of on the radar, because it was just kind of like that late 90s, early 2000s era when that kind of stuff was going on, right?
He's a good actor. As an actor, he's a pretty good actor.
Oh, for sure. Oh, definitely, yeah. But I will say, as much as it's gone on to be a lot more serious and honed in from then, this is still my favorite movie. Yeah, totally, yeah.
It's not another one. I can't remember what it is.
Yeah.
I gotta go. I'll be back in half an hour.
But yeah, no. In the Egyptian setting too is really good. It's you know, the sets. It's perfect. Like the sets and the costume and stuff like that are perfect. They're not to be taken too seriously, and they're not too like historically accurate or anything like that, but they just kind of blend perfectly into the environment and blend into the sets that were created perfectly. So yeah, no, basically it's just a good action movie. It's shorter than the rest of the Mummy movies. It's only like an hour and a half, an hour 20 or something like that. It's shorter than the rest of the movies, but it's but I enjoyed my time watching it. And yeah, I'm going to give the movie a B+. Probably an A out of nostalgia, but mainly a B+. Yeah, just because it's just a good movie. It's solid. It hits all the punches it's self-aware of what it is, and it hits all the punches that it needs to for what it is. And there's not too much to complain about the movie. Again, like, it's just kind of one of those movies that's just fun, and you can put it on and you can watch it, and it's not to be, you know, too deeply analyzed, but I mean, it's cheesy at points, right? Like some parts are kind of cheesy, kind of corny, whatever. It's the kind of movie it is, though. And yeah, no, I mean, other than that, there's nothing really to complain about. It's a good movie. It's a really good movie. Yeah, I liked it a lot. So yeah, B+ is my review for the Scorpion King. So that is episode 3 of our adventure series, and so look forward next to the Tom Cruise Mummy review, and also look forward to, I'm not sure of the exact amount of episodes for this adventure series, but look forward to some more serious documentary reviews. And, who knows, maybe just one last, fictional movie review that I can find some sort of obscure, different, not so well-known movie that takes place in Egypt or something like that. But that's the direction that this segment of the adventure series is gearing, but that's what I can guarantee you to see next on the series. Thank you very much for watching, everybody.